pansexual, polysexual, bi-curious, heteroflexible, aromantic, gay, heterosexual. We've got so many different terms now, so many ways of describing sexual orientation that you may be confused. And personally, I think it's great. I think that it's fantastic that we're no longer living in a world where you're just one thing or another and you can describe yourself and your sexual desires and the genders that you're attracted to in all sorts of different ways. But I understand that as an older person, and probably even as a younger person sometimes, it can be quite overwhelming. So I just thought I'd run through a few of the ones that come up most often because I think they're helpful in the ways that we explore our own sexuality and in the ways that we define who we are or aren't attracted to. So let's look at heteroflexible. That's my favorite one at the moment, and that is a heterosexual person that is open to exploring other types of attractions. Could be sexual experiences with the same gender, for instance, could be romantic attraction to the same gender or different genders. But basically, you're flexible. You're open to experience, although you're primarily attracted to people of the opposite gender. And then we have things like pansexual, which I've always found quite confusing, as opposed to heteroflexible, who is a human who feels attraction to other humans regardless of gender identity. And I know some people like this who they just fall in love with people and they don't see gender. And then you've got polysexuals, who are humans who are romantically or sexually attracted to some but not all genders. And then we have bi-curious people, who are people that are open to exploring relationships of whatever nature with people of the same gender as well as humans of another gender. So those are just a few words to bear in mind, and I think it's so lucky and so lovely that we live at a time where, especially as older people, we can reevaluate how we think about our own sexual orientation without being so limited by the structures that existed when we were growing up.